Hello guys and welcome to a new league racing video. Today it is round 3 around Spain, but I just want to talk about the last race out in Vegas. I forgot to record and it was only half the points because of a safety car bug, and yeah, we got P2 I think, and yeah, we are now in the lead of the championship by 10 points, and we we are hoping to increase this lead today, and enjoy the video. As I said, we want to increase our championship lead today, and that's where it begins. We are just trying to maximize our qualifying position. We hook up the first two corners quite nicely. Turn 3 is flat out, and we have a 10-second lead to Tim, and we just hope to increase it. That was really make me happy, and now I've struggled a bit in this quali session with getting the lap together, and I only got P6 now, and we hope to improve this because P6 is not a good position to start in. It's okay, but not the best. We are 3 turns up now, which is would really jump us up the order, and we lose over a tenth in the last sector because I just made a stupid mistake there. I just I had no grip, but I ran too wide, and yeah, we are P4, but there's still a lot of people crossing the line, so we hope to stay in P4. P4 is okay, second row. We got jumped, but only down to P5. This is still a okay starting position. We are ahead of our championship rival Tim, and now we will see what this position gets us in the race. I'm really looking forward to the race because my race pace is better than my quali pace. Now we are starting in P5. Grid is formed up. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and away we go. We get the good launch over the line. We instantly jump Stulpe, and we are now up into P4, but we can't line up a move on Janox. But the safety car comes out, and we are already up into P4, ahead of Tim. Tim also got past Stulpe, and safety car in this lap now. We are waiting for Squixie to go, and Squixie is doing a late restart. Squixie's going now. We get a good start, but Tim even gets a better start. We go to the inside line to block the inside line. Tim puts his car outside onto the outside line to not get overtaken by Stulpe, but now we are ahead again, and we keep him behind. So we kept our position, and now we will just try to get used to these wet conditions, because I just did a few minutes of time trial before this race to prepare, and now we get a virtual safety car again, so we can't get used to it. We have to wait another few corners to really get going and really start the race, as now the virtual safety car will be ending in a few corners. We are just waiting, and now it's green again. We get a really good start, and we are lining up a move on Janox, and we send it down. The inside, he brakes really late, hits the back of Benox, and we are now on the outside line for the next corner, which is really bad. But we will try something, but we can't brake late because I don't want to run into the back of Benox. And Janox gets the position again. We still have to wait to get a chance to overtake again, but we are patient. We have no rush. We will just. I know we have the pace, but we just have to wait for the right moment. As Janox tries something around the outside, but we try to maybe get a chance here. But yeah, they are side by side. We can't do anything here, so we just stick to P4 for now. As now we get really close to Benox. We are now going into the outside line onto the wet patch, and we are really drifting, almost losing the car, but we make the move. What a move around the outside. This is a absolute sensational move, and we get the position. We are now up into P3 and we are now trying to get Janox. As we now jump onto lap 7, we are catching Janox. The cars behind dropped a bit, and Janox makes a big mistake, gets a big snap, and we line up and move down the inside, and we make the move stick. And yeah, we are now up to P2. He fights this still, but we get a position. As now the track really dried up, we are maybe thinking about inters. Some people are going into the pits, and someone crashes into the pit entry and causes a safety car. And yeah, now we will go onto the inters definitely with the safety car out. We are going to come out in P2, and now we will have the best shot of fighting for the win at the restart. Safety car in this lap. This means we are going green again, and now we are just waiting Squixie to go, and we are really hungry to start the race. But he goes really late. And I think he's going now, but he still doesn't go. He lifts again. And I get overtaken by 1, 2, 3. By only 2 cars. Now we are in P3, currently P4. Bennett gets pushed right a bit by Squeaksy. We are side by side with Tim. And Squeaksy now down the inside of Bennett. Bennett gets a hit from Squeaksy, which makes him lose momentum. And now we are sending it on Squeaksy, but we just showed our nose. We didn't stick our nose, and we are up into P2. As we jump onto lap 20, there's a yellow flag ahead, and it's a lapped car which crashed into the wall, and he causes a virtual safety car, which just gives us the opportunity to relax a bit and think about the strategy. Now we will jump onto the end of the VSC, as we now get the notification that the VSC is gonna end, and now we are going green again. Squixie gets a drive through, and we overtake him right into turn 4. He switchbacks us, is now on the inside, but on the outside for the next corner. He doesn't quite let us go. Now he lets us go because he can't do anything on the outside. But yeah, he also has the drive through, so there's no sense in fighting really. So now we are in the lead by 2 seconds ahead of Tim. We are just gonna try to stay ahead and keep the gap up, or maybe even increase it. So the track is really dry now. It looks all the way dry. It really looks like there's no water on the track. As we decide to pull into the pits, we take it easy on the pit entry to not get any penalties or pin it into the wall, and we turn in. Tim gained on us on our rain stint, on our inter stint, And now we go onto the medium tires, and we hope to maybe have a better pace compared to Tim with this tire. Because if we don't, we will lose this race, most likely. Well, that didn't happen. We managed to increase our pace a bit. There was a bit weird conditions with a bit. It was still wasn't really dry. It just looked dry. So now we are on the last lap, looking to secure our second victory of the season, as we get launched into the air, but by a big bump, by a bugged bump, invisible bump. But we will still win the Spanish Grand Prix by 2.7 seconds. If I didn't have that gap, I've lost. I most likely would have lost that race, but we had the gap, and now we have won. We have increased the gap to, I think, 17 points now in the championship. So pressure is still on, but it is a bit more chill in the championship now. I just have to keep the results up if I want to win this championship, but it's only round 3 of the championship, so we shouldn't think of winning the championship yet. Should just focus on getting the maximum result and not being unhappy with a bad result, but it happens. We had luck in the first 3 races, and we got 3 good results, P1, P2 and P1. And hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Grazie.